Tech Talk tonight, it's episode number 35, I do believe. I'm here with my cohort in crime, Mr. Gavin Raycamper, up in Chi-Town. How are you, Mr. Sir?
Hello, how are you? I am doing excellently.
Excellently, as in meaning you're great and ready to do a show about technology and, about an hour late.
Yeah, I was gonna go get some cookies, but apparently I can't do that. So,
So I'm currently holding up the reason I was late. We had a wonderful little smoking, and I'm filling the room with this wonderful stench right now because this light board burnt up on us.
that's cool.
Yeah, it was
What's
awesome.
a light board and why do I care?
What's a light board? What do you mean, what's a light board? It's got a bunch of switches on it, and it controls lights.
Oh
And
yeah,
it
I think I used that back in the day.
did you?
I mean, I think everyone's had
Can
a
you fix
hand on
this?
that.
Because there's a circuit right about there that's just kind of burnt right in half. It's wonderful, and it's awesome, and it needs to be fixed. Luckily, we had a replacement board about half the size of this to replace it with, but whatever. On with technology news, because there's been a lot been coming out here lately. Isn't that right, sir?
The main story from the past week is Google Plus has hit the skids, has hit the wires, has hit the sky,
Sky's the limit, I
and
hear,
it
on
is
this.
going to take over Facebook like a bowl full of jelly.
If they, release it to the public, I think that's kind of the big thing. I mean, there's not too many
Dude,
people
well,
that
who
have it.
can't get it?
I believe, don't we both have it, Gavin?
Yes, we
Didn't
do.
that
Oh, we
happen on
did. We
last
got
show?
it exactly a week ago.
Yeah, that, and to be honest, I haven't used it but much up till right to today. I think was the day that I first really started using it quite a bit. But it's
Why haven't you used it?
I just haven't had the time. I guess really is the point. I haven't used it, but I've got most of my or no, I do have all my albums from Facebook switched over to a nice little hack that somebody built for a Facebook plugin. Like you said, why would you want to move all your Facebook pictures over there? I wanted to because I would like to actually eventually close down my Facebook account. Is that not the case for you, sir?
I mean, I guess eventually, if people start using it, any social network, the key is to have people there in the network with you. So if everyone doesn't move over, then it won't be worth it.
True.
The key will be for Google will be to get everyone to move over, and luckily it's pretty easy for them to do so, considering there's so many Google services like Gmail, Google Reader, YouTube, Blogger. All of these things require a Google account, and if you have a Google account, eventually you will also have a Google Plus account.
I agree
So
with
that's
that.
how they'll get everyone
Who are you
sucked in.
currently following on G Plus?
You mean strictly following?
Well, there's a specific circle called following. Who have
Yeah,
you been
that's what I
adding
mean.
into that?
I'm following Twitter style. I'm following Kevin Rose, Leah Laporte, Sarah Lane.
So tech personalities, really? Right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the kind of person. What who are the celebrities now? Like Gwyneth Paltrow or something. I'm not someone who like follows people like that.
I believe Taylor Swift is big right on G Plus right now.
Oh, really?
So how do you, or basically the big question comes down to: do you think this will become more like Twitter in the fact that you are spreading the content out, or do you think this will be more like Facebook in the fact that you're uh, not really broadcasting your content and stuff that you want to share, but more or less trying to create a conversation more or less with your personal friends and stuff? Or do you
Well, I
think
mean,
it
I
can be
think
used
it's
as
going to be
both?
both. And there was a great article from Singularity Hub that talked about how it's kind of they think it's going to take over Facebook and Twitter because it has the good parts of it improves on Facebook in that you can send updates and send content to specific people, but you can also follow. There's a sense of following like in Twitter. So basically, they're saying that it's going to take over for Facebook and Twitter,
What
which will
about
be
Dig?
huge.
Rob G in our chat room says it's the new Dig.
It could be the new Dig as well. I mean, you can put the plus Google Plus buttons on any story you want. So
Right.
essentially, it's a dig throughout the whole internet.
Personally, I thought the new Dig was Reddit, but that's just a personal preference because Minecraft people are on Reddit a bunch, and that's what I follow.
Do you say Reddit or Reddit? I thought it was Reddit.
It could be Reddit. I've always said Reddit. I could be wrong.
Weird.
I'm more or less just what do they call it? A lurker, stalker. I don't post much onto Reddit. Reddit, yes.
Well, I mean I'm glad you're not a poster. That would make you a certain kind of person.
I guess. Is that a bad? Is it bad that or is it worse that I post, or worse that I just go there to read stories?
I don't know. I think Reddit posters have like a certain connotation, a kind of negative connotation that they're kind of like just like kids making smart aleck remarks.
All right, that can be your opinion, but I don't think we should be insulting anybody that could be a potential audience.
No, I'm on Reddit all the time. I think it's hilarious, especially the jokes. Although they're kind of inappropriate sometimes.
R Comics is fun too. Well, I'm big on r/Minecraft or r/Redstone. Yeah, MC server.
There's so many. How do you keep track of them?
I just go to the ones that I like, to be honest. There's like
Is there like a master list? Oh, all.
Yes. All the subreddits. Yeah, just look up list of subreddits and you'll find it. And a lot of times I just see things like posted like these are just the subreddits on Minecraft, and there's like 20 just on Minecraft, which is kind of ridiculous, but what can you do?
How many subreddits are there?
Probably hundreds.
No.
I bet so. I guarantee there's like hundreds.
Search 3,000.
Okay, even more.
I'm very confused.
Wait, okay. First world problems, watching a documentary not narrated by Morgan Freeman. Nice. Thank you, Rob G.
Anyway,
what else is happening in the news? I believe Facebook out there, not wanting to be outdone, just went ahead and slapped together a little announcement today. What happened there?
Oh yeah, we were going to try and use their new video chat functionality that they just put into Facebook today. Basically, when you're chatting with someone, you can just press the video button, and it'll open a little Java applet, and you'll be able to chat with them, just like Google Talk has had for years, just like AIM has had for years. Facebook is finally catching up. We were going to try and use it tonight. Why did we eventually not use it, Braden?
Okay, so that's basically my fault in the fact that I don't have the computer. Well, okay, so the computer that you're currently Skyped into has only IE6 on it, which started our little pre-show quarrel and such about. But the computer that I do have, like Facebook easily accessible into, that you did actually make a call into, I don't have sound piped back to you, it seems. I was able to hear you, but...
I'm confused by everything you're saying.
You're confused? You can't hear me?
No. It's just very complicated. But I guess the bottom line is it's not...
It's my fault, not Facebook's fault. How about that?
Yeah. So the idea is that like it's based on Skype's technology, but it's a technology that anyone should be able to use, including like your grandparents. So it's one click. It works. It seems to work pretty well.
Now, question: are you currently logged into Facebook as well?
No.
Okay, log into Facebook because I'm interested to see if you can make a Skype call and a Facebook call at the same time.
No, you can't use your camera in more than one thing.
Well, what if you didn't send me video on one? I don't know. What if you had a second camera? I don't know. Just try it.
I believe the way Windows works is that you can only use like your camera with one instance of thing at a time, so you can only use it with one program at a time.
Unless you had something like CamTwist, which is a Mac problem or Mac program. But continue.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's some sort of workaround, but I think it won't work.
All right. So the basics of basically Facebook chat or Facebook video chat. It uses Skype. It's supposed to be very simple to use. They kept talking about Grandpa being able to use it to show the grandkids on video and stuff. It seemed very simple to use. There's one download that you have to do as soon as you click on to make your first call. The video seems to be great, but we've had this functionality for some time. They're just trying to simplify the process and tie it into Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes?
I mean, they're basically trying to come back at Google Plus, trying to make sure that they don't get left in the dust.
Right. And now they mentioned group chat, but I don't believe we can do group chats yet.
They'll be rolling it out soon, I believe.
But we can do that with Google Plus right now. It's called, what's it called? Huddle is the texting thing. Hanging out. Hangout.
Hangout, that's
Hangouts.
with video,
Hangouts
but yeah.
is Google's. And now Google, for their video, they're using a software called Video.
Which we should use soon.
I guess. We've tested Video at work, actually. It's called, or it's VIDYO. I believe they just pronounce it Video. But whenever we tried to just say video at work, we kept confusing it with the actual video. So since it was VIDYO, we just started calling it Video.
Oh, I think everybody calls it video.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because we were talking to one of their reps specifically in a meeting, and he kept calling it Video.
Well, I mean, maybe he was on drugs or something.
Could be. Anyway.
I mean, most likely he was.
My head itches. It's weird.
All right, so we need to wrap it up here, but last but not least,
What's up?
have you tried wait, what is it?
I've tried
Walla
Dropbox.
something.
To be honest, I've only tried Dropbox. I downloaded it today to my computer, the Walla, is that it?
Yep.
That you sent me an invite to, which you should probably tweet that invite out to everybody to try to get you some space. Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And
It's basically a Dropbox competitor.
is it comparable? What's your first initial thoughts? I don't
I
have
haven't
any
actually
yet.
saved any files to it, but yeah, it's very comparable. It mounts a drive. It could be the next big thing. We will report back next week.
All right, we're gonna report on Walla. Is that right?
For sure.
So many
And everybody check my
pronunciations
Twitter
tonight.
for a link.
Stephen Dryden up on the chat room is saying that you can jailbreak your iPad 2 now. Seeing that my iPad 2 is a work-related thing, I don't think I'm going to be jailbreaking it. But if I could, I would, but I can't.
Well, the thing is, why would you even jailbreak anymore? Like, what apps can you not run?
Well, I know Flash, but I know there's a paid-for program that'll do Flash on the iPad. The name
cares about
escapes me right
Flash?
now. Dryden reports it's awesome and more customization. What are you customizing? And there is a way to get free apps. That sounds a little fishy. That sounds like Pirate Bay's involved if you were to ask me. Which I wouldn't know anything about jailbreaking or rooting anything to get free apps. I'm just saying.
Different
I can put different backgrounds on my iPad 2 right now.
He's joking.
All right.
I'm sure.
Wasn't there one
Anyway,
more
everybody
story
go
we had
home
there?
and try to jailbreak your iPad.
Jailbreaking some iPads. That'd be fun. I wouldn't do it on my own. That's the problem. Spotify. So we talk about Groove Shark. We've talked about Google Beta Music. What was the one that you kept touting?
I always forget. It's something about Audio Galaxy.
Audio Galaxy. Okay, so a program like this that's been available overseas for some now is called Spotify. It's specifically for streaming music, and I don't think it's necessarily your music. I think they just give you access to all the music they have in their library, and you can stream their library. So not really that legal here in the U.S. anyway, but Spotify is for sure coming to the U.S. as reported by The Next Web today. What do you think, Gavin? You gonna try Spotify when it comes out over here?
Perhaps. I'm kind of getting tired of all these music apps. I have my solution, and I don't really want to do anything else. Like, I have Google Music, I have my Groove Shark, it works well.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be trying it, but we'll see. It's exciting that it's coming here, that you can play any song at all.
So, is there a lot of music that you listen to throughout the day?
I'd say 0.
0. Well, you're a hateful music curmudgeon, then.
Do
isn't
you
it?
listen to a lot of music?
I do. I try to have music playing whenever I can because sometimes it's what I need to get me through the day.
Well, hopefully Spotify will get you through a longer day.
Maybe we'll try it when it comes out over here. Rob G's into the gangster rap. He thinks you are as well.
Dude, yeah, I am.
That doesn't make any sense to me at all. As for a Tech Talk Tonight iPad 2 giveaway, I'll get back to you when the funds come in. Maybe if people were to click over there on that little PayPal link and, donated an amount for an iPad, we would think about it.
I mean, everyone's doing it, right?
It's true. I just, let's see here. I followed, it's a type of speakers. They're doing a speaker giveaway on Twitter right now that I'm trying to get into, but I don't know. iPad 3 probably coming out, what are we thinking? Next couple months? Probably before Christmas we'll see an iPad 3. And if we can afford one, maybe if the price point of the iPad 3 drops below $99, I will definitely consider it. How about that? Do you think that's going to happen?
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe.
All right, with that I think it's time. I think this is short but sweet, but we got a late start, but there's the info. I hope you all enjoyed it. This has been Tech Talk Tonight, episode number 35. Say goodnight, Gavin. Where can they find you at?
Check me out at gavinar.com. Have a great night, Phoenix.
Phoenix. Why Phoenix?
Don't ask questions.
What about Google Plus? Can they add you on Google Plus?
Oh yeah, gplus.to/Gavinar.
gplus.to/Gavinar. I am gplus.go/BradenH, just like Twitter, which is @BradenH. Email us questions if you will. Braden at Tech Talk Tonight, info at Tech Talk Tonight, Gavin at Tech Talk Tonight. Get us some questions. We'll answer them here. We love that you're in the chat room, guys. Shout outs to Rob G and Steve Dryden. Steve S. Dryden. There we go. And I think with that, we'll call this a show. See you next Wednesday. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. Thank you, and have a good night.